should be all right. I want to make sure everybody can hear what I said.
I'm all right in faith.
I'm all right. It's okay. Can I say a quick prayer? Would that be Robert? You mind? Heavenly Father, thank you for this gathering. Thank you for the opportunity to be here tonight and speak with these wonderful community members. I pray that every speaker, you touch their heart, you touch their tongues, so that they can relay information to all those that are gathered here that will be edifying their soul, and to take this conversation further, to help us build bridges instead of division, to help build camaraderie, to help expand our relationship with you, walking and putting light on the path that we should follow. In your name, Jesus, I pray.
Yes.
Thanks again for inviting me this afternoon. I sincerely appreciate it. I've been quite busy going to a lot of groups, and I'm happy about that. I want you to know that the Chief of Police here in Boynton Beach is not afraid to come out and talk with you and share ideas and listen. I like to listen to what's on the hearts and minds of people in the community, people in my police department that know where they are, where their heads are, and what's going on. Can't gloss over why we're here. The loss of life of George Floyd in Minneapolis at the hands of Minneapolis Police Department. I joined with the International Association of Chiefs of Police, with the National Sheriff's Association, with the Florida Police Chiefs Association, with the major city police chiefs, and all others who have condemned the actions that took place that led to the death of George Floyd. That is not what we practice as police training in Boynton Beach. I've heard conversations and discussions about strangleholds and lateral vascular techniques for training people, and I've heard all kinds of conversations with news in different areas about what's appropriate to restrain people or take people down. But the situation at hand, what was going on there, was a person in custody, a person in handcuffs, with full-size, full-grown police officers restraining him to the ground. And to employ a technique that is well known in police circles to be high risk, to highly susceptible to death against a person in custody in restraints is deplorable. To think that the autopsy report that's been released just now, the second one, by Dr. Michael Biden, indicates that Mr. Floyd had been deceased for approximately 3 minutes while they were still restraining him, while the officer's knee was still on his neck. He already died. He didn't die at the hospital. He was dead on the scene. Again, I join with all the other professional law enforcement agencies in condemning that kind of behavior and condemning that type of police. What's important, I imagine you want to hear, is what we're doing about it here in Boynton Beach.
Yes.
And one is, we're not standing for that kind of police.
That's what I'm talking about.
We stand with the community asking for justice. We stand with the community asking for the truth to prevail. To get to the bottom of misconduct, to get to the bottom of inappropriate behavior.
Yes.
To shine a light on things that are hidden in the dark.
That's right.
I believe in justice, like I said before. I'm a drum major for justice. Without justice, we don't have peace. We don't have peace in our homes. We don't have peace in our jobs. We don't have peace in our community.
That's right.
As long as injustice is prevailing. And we don't have peace in our hearts. So I want to reassure you that the police chief of Boynton Beach stands for justice. I stand for fairness. I stand behind a proper and properly functioning criminal justice system. That's what I signed up when I became a police officer. I held my hand up and swore to an oath to uphold the Constitution of this country, the Constitution of the state of Florida. I'm about upholding law and just laws. So we don't train that tactic in Boynton Beach. We don't authorize the chokehold in Boynton Beach. We don't authorize people to put their knee in someone's neck for 9 minutes and 3 minutes after they've already been deceased. We don't train that. We don't authorize that. That's a violation of our policy.
What about tasing in the mouth?
It's a violation of the laws of Florida, and I'm certain there'll be a prosecution. I'm not here
You're good.
There's a lot of questions need to be answered. There's a lot of questions need to be answered.
No doubt.
And I stand with him trying to get to the bottom of it. What we do in Boynton is we train with the best techniques that we can. We look for expert advice and opinions when we develop our policies. We are members of the International Association of Police Chiefs, which is a best practices organization. They look around the country and what's the best way to write policies for police departments that are fair and equitable to the community and to policing. That's how we write our policy. We look to see what is the best policy for, whether it's pursuits, whether it's for use of force, whatever it may be. We look for the best policies from other agencies that are doing it the right way. We don't sit in a dark room and try to make it up from scratch ourselves. We look at how we can do what's fair, what's equitable for justice and for the community members here. I like to think that we're working for you. I don't know what other police chiefs think. I don't know if they think they're working for a different entity, but we are here working for you. We're supposed to be on the same side. We're defenders of victims. That's what we do. We respond to calls that you make to 911 about domestic violence. We respond to calls that you make to 911 about robberies that have taken place, or someone who's been carjacked, or someone who's been the victim of some sort of assault. We are here working for you to make things better, not to make them worse. So with that in mind, I want to join hands with you. I want to explain how we're on the same page, and I'm open to future dialogues and future conversations. We're active members in a partnership with Gregory and the Coalition of Clergy. We're my brother from the heart of Boynton. Bernard, right? Oh, Bernard, of course.
Your current candidate for mayor, yes.
Yeah. Here, behind the camera. From my friends from the heart of Boynton and all the other, as well as Boynton Strong. Tori's probably still out rested and recovering from yesterday's march.
Yes.
But Tori, Bernard, all the community members here, no matter what group they represent, we're here to partner with you, to hear your voice, to hear your concerns with the crime, with the issues in this community, as well as the way we police this community. Because we're not looking to be on the opposite side than you are. So with that said, I want to say thank you again. I do have to attend a commission meeting tonight. I have a couple of items that need approval. So they're going to be asking me to speak to that, and as well as to speak to some of the protests and issues that are going on around the county, as well as the ones that we're having in Boynton Beach right now. So I'll be addressing the city commission tonight about those incidents. But I do sincerely appreciate from the bottom of my heart you opening up the mic to me and letting me say a few words, letting me put on the record where I stand as the chief and my thoughts on these issues that they're going around and are causing all the violence in our community and what we're doing about it. So thanks again.
Hey, Chief, let them know about